remember oh so well when I first held your hand and we started to dance. I had this awesome crush on you, hoping deep down inside that you wanted me to. And now we're here together, preparing ourselves for the future. Yeah. 'Cause there's so much that we can do. Oh, girl, let me show you. We've only just begun. The romance is not over. We got a lot of love to give. We've only just begun. The romance is not over. I got so much love to give. Let's go to our favorite place. Close to the fire and let our passion run wild. And love the night away. I'm just dying to please you. Oh, I'll never leave you. Oh, girl, let's stay close and get lost in each other's love. 'Cause there's so much more that we can do. Oh, I love you, girl, and I'm gonna show you. We've already met tonight. I got so much love to give. Girl, I think I love you too much. I wanna be with you every day. I'm gonna always be your lover. I'm believing in each other. Yep, this is your girl Jazzy. Hey sis, how you doing? Your girl Jazzy here at the Love Cafe Radio. And yes, we are just beginning. We have only just begun, baby. We just getting it started here. So I thought I'd kick it out with some Glenn Jones. I had to think of his name. Is ran right on by my mind. Stuff do like that when you get this age. Sometimes it'll run by and it'll run back. Just hang on. It'll boomerang back. Just hang on. Just hang on. We're gonna finish this out and go ahead and hit that share button so that we can go on and finish with Mr. Glenn Jones. We've only just begun. Y'all know about that. I got so much love to give. Maybe we just got started. So let's have ourselves a good time. We're gonna do so many things together. We're going to do so many things together. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Mr. Glenn Jones. I'm glad y'all here with me today. This is your girl, Jazzy. Go ahead and hit the share button because all we're going to do is have some love. We're going to talk about a little bit of love, and what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. So you know what we do 3 times a week? We talk about love. My dog is snoring, y'all. I mean, like, I thought y'all could probably hear it over me. And that's the little one, just snoring. Anyway, I love y'all. I love you for being here, spending some time with your girl Jazz, and Jazz is spending some time with you, bringing you the best music on the planet. And I got a mix. I got a lot of new stuff I hadn't heard before, but I wanted to bring it in so y'all can get some new stuff. Hey, Cecilia, what's going on? What's going on? So I had some stuff I wanted to, some new stuff I wanted to bring in and I want to talk about. I want to do a short little recap, real short, before I go to my next song, of what we talked about Sunday. And that little recap is we talked about what we pulled out the bowl. I told you I was going to pull this bowl out. Y'all thought I was playing. It ain't the cutest bowl. Well, we ain't the cutest people sometime either. But it's what's inside that is really mattering. And in this bowl, we got some patience. These are what we talked about. And when we talked about Corinthians, the 13th chapter, we got a little bit of patience. Got a whole bunch of kindness. Oh, yeah. I know y'all can't see it. My daughters probably looked at this and they probably going to fix mine with my little, I don't just have strips of paper and fix it like that. They going to probably do that. Cecilia, my sister, somebody going to say, girl, don't put that old strip of paper up there. And the other thing is, when we talk about love, it always protects, always trusts, always hope, and always preserves. It means we save love. So anyway, that's what we talk about, and we're going to expand on that. The next couple of weeks we're going to be talking about really what goes into this bowl. We got another bowl over here. It's just empty. And I'm going to tell you, the things that we're going to be putting in here don't go into this thing we call love. The thing we're going to be putting in here, it ain't going to be what we call love. Now, some people have it labeled as love. Oh, he used to slap me because I talk too much, but he loved me. Empty bowl, baby. We're going to put all that old stuff up in here. We're going to do that, but we're going to be filling up the bowl because it is so very necessary. We talk about we want love, but I really wonder, do we know what love is? Huh? I really do. I really wonder if we know what it is. Here we go. I got a couple of them. How about some Musiq Soulchild? Right there. Musiq Soulchild. Teach me. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to teach you.
I was told the true definition of a man was to never cry, work till you tired, got to provide, always be the rock for my fam, protect them by all means, give you the things that you need. Baby, our relationship is suffering, trying to give you what I never had. Say I don't know how to love you, babe. Well, I say show me the way. I keep my feelings deep inside. Settled in with my pride. I'm trying desperately, baby, just look how me up. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Girl, I'm so lost. Yeah, teach me how to love. Yeah, how I can get my emotions involved. Yeah, teach me, show me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Girl, I'm so lost. Teach me how to love. How I can get my emotions involved. Yeah, teach me how to love. I was always taught to be strong. Never let you care at all. Let no one get close to me before you and me. I done share things with you, girl, about my past that I'd never tell to anyone else. Just keep it to myself. Girl, I know I lack affection and expressing my feelings. It took me a minute to come and admit this, but see, I'm really trying to change now. Wanna love you better, show me how. I'm trying desperately, baby, please work out me up. Show me the way to surrender my heart. I'm so lost. Yeah, teach me how to love. How I can get my emotions involved.
So, I'm going to tell y'all one of the reasons I really thought about this song. Because one of the things I find out, and we're going to talk about more or less men. One of the things I find out is when we're raising the boys, we'll tell them, be tough, don't cry, don't do this, don't do that. And then when they get older and they are trying to navigate the same women that taught them, be tough, be this, be that, and the other, are the same women that don't understand when they're trying to be sensitive. Or they're the same women that say, I want a man that is sensitive. I want him to be able to understand. So we kind of send a double message. And when we send that, we were talking about love is kind. One of the things I find in relationships, I don't even really like relationships when two people are together and they are play arguing all the time. You know what I'm talking about? Or play, maybe not just play arguing, but play like accusing each other. Oh, you know, you always do that, or you this and that. Sometimes you can hit a sensitive spot. So sometimes just, love is just a kind thing. You know, your partner should be your safe place. Your family should be your safe place. Your friends should be your safe place. A place where you can go and they teach you how to treat them. You teach them how to do it. And you know that we're on a journey, not a destination. We're on a journey of getting to know and love one another better. And the way we do that is two people or three people or whatever the friendship is, they get to know one another and they are kind to one another. And I think that we talk about this thing, love. We say love. Oh, I want to be in love. I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for a friendship. The Bible says for a man to have a friend, he first must find himself friendly. So we have to learn how to be friends. I was thinking about this the other day. I wonder how many of us have, and we got some comments over here. I'm going to pull them up over here. I got a little distracted. But we have, we so often say we want to be friends. We don't even want to invest in the relationships as friendships. We don't even, sometimes parents don't even want to invest in their own kids, their own offspring, not time. So it's easy for us to maybe just throw some money on there. But as we investigate what this thing called love is, and I'm not just talking about relationship love. In Corinthians, when it talks about love in the 13th chapter, it's not just talking about relationships. It's talking about loving thy neighbor. It's talking about loving your friends. It's talking about loving God's creatures. Guess what? And it says that we can't love him like this if we don't love each other like this. Yeah, that make a lot of sense to me, though. What they say, so heavenly bound, you ain't no earthly good. Missing your whole purpose of why God you had you here. Sometimes when people say, I'm just a loner, I don't want to be around nobody, I start kind of wondering what's up with that. And it's nothing wrong. Don't misunderstand me. Nothing wrong with having a long time and like that to be alone. But if you always don't never want to be around nobody, and it was a guy told me one time, he said, I don't like humans. Well. Yep. All right, here we go. Here we go. Teach me. No. Johnny Gill. We're going with Johnny Gill. We're going with Johnny Gill. All right, we're going with some Johnny Gill. Perfect. So one of the things about doing that is we get to kind of to where we know somebody we like. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I forgot I had a little video. You know, it got a little intro on the beginning of it. Yeah. There we go. Johnny Gill, perfect. Find somebody perfect, please. Understand the things you say. Yeah. I notice every little flaw on your face. Oh, yeah. You took about a couple extra pounds, baby, ruin your mood. Only you can see what I see. You enjoy the view. Hey.
shine. Girl, you a diamond. You know you're priceless. You know you got that soul flow. I see your head up. In case you don't know. You may not think that you are perfect. Your lips, your eyes, your thighs, there's something to me. But girl, I'm telling you, you're perfect. Your skin, your curves, your smile, that's all everything. And you ain't gonna have anything. Your nails done, no makeup on. Ooh, girl, I'm telling you, you're perfect. Girl, you're so damn perfect. You're perfect for me. My baby's a rider, a fighter. She's my queen. Nobody can compare to the type of heart that my woman brings. Listen, because you're perfect how you are the way that God made you. And you're the only one that I ever wanna wake up to. Oh, baby, look how you shine. Girl, you a diamond. You know you're priceless. You know you got that slow flow. I see your head. In case you don't know, you may not think that you are perfect. Your lips, your eyes, your thighs, there's something to me. But girl, I'm telling you, you're perfect. Your skin, your curves, your smile, that's all everything. And you ain't gonna get anything. Your nails done. No makeup on. Ooh, girl, I'm telling you, you're perfect. Girl, you're so damn perfect. You're perfect for me. Your heart, your soul, your mind. You're perfect for me. All the time. You may not think that you are perfect. Your lips, your eyes, your thighs, there's something to me. But girl, I'm telling you, you're perfect. Your skin, your curves, your style, there's all everything. And you ain't gonna get anything. Your nails done, no makeup on. Ooh, girl, I'm telling you, you're perfect. Girl, you're so damn perfect. You're perfect for me. You are, you are, you are, you are. You're perfect for me.
You're perfect to me. And man, and I'm gonna tell you, this is something. This is how you know a person, and it's not the only sign that a person loves you. When they see you and you know you don't have your hair done, and they don't have their makeup on and their nails done, and you see them and you still smile because it's their presence being there with you. It's their presence. They don't be looking good. You know, we could be looking rough, but their presence, the essence of who they are. How about that? The essence of who they are. And you are happy because of who they are. So this love thing, y'all, we really got to get a real full understanding of it. I notice sometimes people will talk on topics and they'll talk real surface on the topic because they haven't really dove in real deep to really find out what it's about. And so they want to act like, oh, I know about this. My mother say they are jack of all trades and a master of none. So they won't go into depth about something and won't study something. We want this thing called love. We want it in relationships. We want our people to love us. We want to be loved. Ain't nobody wants to say, I want people to hate me. No, you want attention if you want them to hate you. But we all want to be loved by someone, whether it's a mate, a spouse, a friend, or a child, or a neighbor, or something. We want to be loved. But we don't even know what that consists of. We don't even know what it consists of. What does love look like to you? What does it look like to you? What does kindness and patience look like to you? And then we got to be very careful. I think the word of God talks about all things being in moderation. You know, some people say, I don't want nobody around me all the time. And that's good. But it's not always about you. What if that person needs to be around you? Sometimes we make those sacrifices. All of that. Well, you know, sometimes you don't want to be around kids all the time. My kids had a little get together this past weekend. At first I said, I didn't want to go. But you know what? I'm getting older. And sometimes we have to capture moments. And we did. And I love that. So that's something we have to do sometimes. Capture moments. Love is a whole book of memories. That's what it is. That's one of the things. We might put that in there. We might put that in the bowl because we're going to have to get bigger bowls because love is a whole lot bigger than what we got on there. Yeah, love is a whole lot bigger than that. Oh, one of my favorite, Mr. Alan Stone, Consider Me. Put yourself out there. I did. Put yourself out there. What's going on, Proud Mary?
Listen to your thoughts and understand the way you feel with no words at all. If you need appreciation without compensation, someone to give you what you need. If you're looking for some magic that will not entrap you, darling, all I ask is you consider me. Consider me. Consider me. Consider me. Won't you consider me? Consider me. Consider me. Consider me. Won't you consider me? If you're looking for somebody who don't judge you from your past and focuses on all the things that help to make it last. If you're looking for somebody who will put up with your shit and fight fire with fire without burning you will be. Oh, if you want real attraction, your skin with fashion, someone to set your spirit free, someone that you're obsessed with, and that you feel blessed with. Baby, all I ask is you consider me. Consider me. Consider me. Consider me. Won't you consider me? Consider me. Consider me. Won't you consider me? Won't you consider me? I will find a way to give you everything if you consider me. And any time of day, I'll be there right away. Spending all my day if you consider me.
Consider me, baby. I think when you get this little thing called love down, somebody's looking for love, you tell them, those are some qualities I have right there. I'm a kind person. I don't have a problem being patient. All of those things. I hope all things in a relationship. I'm very optimistic about relationships. And that means not just relationships with a spouse. I'm optimistic about relationships with friends. I look forward to that. I think that each encounter that we have on this earth is a God encounter and an opportunity for us to let the world see God in us. That's what I think. Now that's just some of my little thought process. That you may say jazz, all that stuff and everything. How about some love and devotion? We gonna go on. I know y'all came for the music, but you're gonna get the message with it. How about that? All right. Babyface, love and devotion.
Love and devotion, that's what I give you. Honest emotions, that's what I feel. Fire and desire, whenever I need you, my love comes down. I want to love you when you come. I want to hold you and let you go. I want to know you, girl. I want you close and I want you right now. Oh, affection, that's what I bring you. A heart full of passion, and girl, that's for real. No greatest pleasure, I promise to treasure and love you down. I want to love you when you come. I want to hold you and you. I want to know you, girl. I want you close and I want you right now. You close and I want you right now. I want to love you when you come. I want to hold you and let you go. I want to know you, girl. I want you close and I want you right now.
Hey, baby, I want to hold you, making yourself desirable. Yeah, making yourself desirable. There ain't nothing wrong with being desirable to your mate. Don't get into this rut. And I see this happen a lot. And when I say see, I always talk about myself. Oh, my arms wrinkly. Y'all, I really got to get to working out. Anyway, so um, I see this happening a lot. We get comfortable around our mate and we don't fix ourselves up. And sometimes, even though they say they love you, if you ain't got your hair fixed and your nails did and your feet, toes done and stuff like that, sometimes they want to see you looking nice for them. Yeah, it just look nice. That's another act of kindness. It is. There's so many acts of kindness and there's so many things that are done. Kindness is something that is just done from the heart because that's a part of your character. And I think that these things, when we put them in the bowl, we talk about love, you're going to find out, is that part of my character? Am I patient? Or am I an impatient person all the time? You know, so am I loving? Do I get puffed up about stuff? Do I always get puffed up? Because it says love is not puffed up. Well, you always I guess y'all say I'm crazy. Yeah, but am I puffed up all the time? I'm always thinking somebody have to give me a. They have um yeah, yep, you're right. The same thing it took to get them is the same thing you have to do to keep them. And exactly right. And I'm not saying you can't relax and stuff like that, but every once in a while I do a little something special. It don't have to be Valentine's or their birthday or anything like that. If it comes in on January the 10th or August the 4th, I'm making these up because they ain't made up, but they not holiday. But if they just say, you know what, this is a day I want to show you how special you are, that's an act of kindness, part of their character. Yeah, that's what it is. As all of those and all of these things, they relate to not just relationships. Somebody was telling me the other day, well, Jazzy, all you talk about is relationships because everything that we're in is a relationship. When we encounter people, it's a relationship. When we meet friends, it's a relationship. We have relationships. See, there are different levels, even with those people that we work with. You have a relationship with them. You spend time with them, you get to know them, they get to know you. You get to know what they believe in, you get to know if they're real or not, or Memorex, whatever. So anyway, but that's it. And the thing of it is them accepting you and loving you all the way. Now, see, because a lot of time I hear people say, "This is just the way I am," and people will have to accept it. And sometimes we need to kind of curtail how we are. Uh, that's the growth in loving ourselves, having that type of growth. Here we go, Miss Lettucey. Miss Lettucey, I ain't playing with y'all. Here we go. All the way, baby. Love me all the way.
It's one of those days when life's got me down. Where are you now? I'm needing you. You say the right thing, everything is wonderful. Ooh. Take on the scars and a broken heart. Promise that you will cover me.
Cover me.
Give me your all. Say it's not make believe. Love me. Follow your heart where you love me. Things get too hard and I need you more. Make sure you're sure that you love me all the way. Show me that you take care of me. Will you show me that I'm your everything and I'll be yours? Make sure you're sure that you love me all the way. When I feel nothing, like I am nothing, I had nothing but love. Would you stay? Leave me the same when everything's not beautiful. Hey, I'm not perfect, but I'm worth it. Love me all the way, 'cause I deserve it. I'll give everything to you, but you gotta make me believe that you love me. With all of your heart, will you love me? Things get too hard and I need you more. Make sure you're sure that you love me all the way. Oh, show me
Love me all the way. Love all of me all of the way. Now, that does not mean if I got this little nasty temper. Hey, let me speak to my new nephew and my niece and my grandnephew. Brandon, Angela, and Derek. Yes, indeed. How y'all doing? I'm glad y'all stopped by, Brandon. Yes, indeed. So, but loving me, if I'm having temper tantrums and I know it affects you, I need to love you enough for you not to. I need to love you enough. I can't be sitting up having temper tantrums and expecting you to continue to love me. Because what it is, and I use this word a lot, it's a word that people don't use in relationships, but it's one of my favorite words. Consider me. Consider what your actions will do to me and what your actions will do to us. We got on the same jersey, baby. And if we got on the same jersey, we on the same team. So I shouldn't be throwing no interceptions. Shouldn't be passing the ball to nobody that ain't on my team. So in relationships, if we don't consider one another, she said, love me all the way. Well, I kind of sort of work on it because I don't need no kind of sort of love. I don't need no, I'm trying. Get yourself fixed. Fill yourself with some of these things I told y'all. Fill you some of this with some of this stuff I done put in there. Because it said love always protects. I can't wonder if you're going to protect me. It says it always trusts. I can't wonder if I can trust you. It always has hope. You're hoping that mate of yours, that friend of yours, they're considering you when they make decisions. And it says it always preserves. What is preserving? We're going to talk about that a little bit more. But it always takes care of. Yeah. So we do those things. Those something that's kind. It's patient. I'm going to tell y'all, we better stop looking around for people that don't have these things inside. They cute, look. Cute, nice, color, everything. And they don't have this stuff in there. We're going to fill up that other bowl with the stuff that we have allowed people to call love. Right. We are going to definitely, oh, y'all just writing over here and I'm over here talking, running my mouth. D'Amber said, let's see what she said. What she said. I'm going to get y'all on there. I'm just really talking and y'all. Something going on with the little computer here. That's okay. But we're going to go and go to another song and then I'll be putting y'all comments up that y'all do. But that's it, baby. This thing called love. We have allowed people to take it and call anything in the old world. We have allowed them to call anything love. And it's not. We slap upside our head all the time. You know why? You know, that's gotta be love, but he wouldn't do it like that. You know, his back be hurting, he be working, and you act like, oh Lord, I gotta rub his back again. I thought you loved him. What's wrong with your hand? There's a lot of little simple things. It's the simple things, baby. I'm trying to find my playlist. It left me. I'm going to go see where I put my playlist. I got to run in my mouth too much. And, well, I know I got another song. We'll play it. Oh, there you go. See? Give me a minute, baby. I'll get back to it. You know, I use different gadgets. Yes, indeed. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm putting y'all comments up here. It is. Consideration is one of the highest forms of love. You can't tell me you love me and you don't consider me. You don't consider the burden that you're putting on me because you won't do something. You love me. One thing about friends and people that love one another, friends, mates, and all of that, even family and children, they try to lighten the load of the person that they love. That's for real. That's real. It's consideration. You lighten the load for me. That's what I'm talking about. That's where love comes in. How about that? Let me see what else I got. I got something else on here. Um, I'm trying to. I ain't played Luther yet ever. Let's do some wait for love. Cause some we jumping in the empty stuff like this. I'm gonna show y'all. Oh! I'm supposed to be cutting it up. Hold on. I'm sorry. Jumping into empty relationships. Nothing.
I can say for certain
God love.
there's a chance for me and you.
Jumping in the empty stuff. Better make sure you got some in it. Substance.
The picture in my mind is very clear. I think love has brought us here. I remember not too long ago, I was just a lonely person with a lonely heart. Yeah, and I was hoping there could one day be a chance for me to get the love that I've been missing. Sometimes love takes so long, but wait for love, and you're gonna get the chance to love. Wait for love, wait for love. When you take the chance on love you see, it's not a waste of time if the truth can be. The impossible can be. So hold on tight if you think you're right. Nothing hurts as bad as when you see you gave up too easily. Now I remember spending all my time on a dream that kept me wishing that you could be mine. Yeah, and I was hoping there could one day be a chance, whoa, for me to get the love I've been missing. Sometimes love so long, but wait for love, and you're gonna get the chance to love. Wait for love, wait for love. I never stopped believing there could one day be a chance for me to get the love that I've been missing. Sometimes love so long, but wait for love, and you're gonna get your chance to love. Wait for love, and you'll get the love you've been missing. Sometimes love takes so long, but wait for love, and you're gonna get your chance to love. Wait for love, and you'll get the love you've been missing. Sometimes love, it takes so long, but wait for love, and you're gonna get your chance to love. Wait for love, and you'll get the love you've been missing. Sometimes love takes so long.
Baby, wait for love. We wait for it. Wait for it. Sometimes we jump in so fast and we don't want to give it an opportunity to develop and grow. Sometimes we jump in and we all messed up on the inside and we want a successful relationship. That's why I say it's sometimes important to get on the couch. Learn how to communicate and how to consider. Really learn the heart of a person. You could learn a whole lot about the heart of a person. You really can. Just observe them, not with how they act around you or how they act around other people sometimes. You can observe a whole lot, and I think we can keep ourselves from a lot of heartache. You must invest in love to get love in return. No, you got to understand this. You can't plant one thing and then get something else in return. Apple trees don't grow lemons. Watermelon is not gonna grow no collard greens. And if you're sowing hate, and if you're not sowing kindness and patience, and if you're not sowing those things, you're not gonna reap them. You really are not. We gotta understand now. That's simple. That's simple planting and reaping right there. Or karma. A lot of people like to use the word karma, whatever you want, whichever one you understand better, it fits. It's more than one ways, but yeah. So I'd say wait for love. Wait for love, wait for love, wait for love. Man, we're gonna get deeper into these. I just even kind of mentioned those, but Sunday we're gonna even get deeper into what goes into this thing called love. Because a lot of people say, well, love has a lot of things in it. If you go to the 13th chapter of Corinthians, it really pretty much has everything in it that's in there. But if we go over to Proverbs talks about what God hates. Oh, y'all say, well, God just only love. Yeah, that's all I talk about is love. But there are some things that he hates. And so with that being said, but we'll talk a little bit about that. We ain't going to even get on that one. We're not going to get on what he hates, not as of yet. Because we need to, first of all, get understanding what we're working with. He gave it to us. He said God is love. And if we as children, we got love within us. He gave it to us. You better know what you're working with. Sometimes we throw it, don't cast your pearls to swine. And sometimes we throwing it out there to swine. I'm not saying don't be kind to people. Because what they do is they get to see who you are in the earth. And that's what we're supposed to be, a representation of God in the earth. I guess y'all said she brought a Wednesday night message. And we wasn't supposed to be doing all that. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. I'm trying to find the song I had and I can't find it. Wait a minute. Okay, but I know how to look it up. There you go. I wanted to go on with this song because I asked this question. I'll ask this question. I ask a lot of questions out on Facebook. But when I ask the question, what is love? People say love is communication. No, it isn't. That is a characteristic. So I really don't ever get any answers. And I think the reason I don't get any answers is we don't know. But it really comes down to this word called love. I think some things we do, like as far as parents, the majority of people kick into that mother-father role. Some people don't never get it, but the majority do. When it comes to friendship, I think that we learn to understand friends' differences and their similarities. And the thing of it is, and we learn to trust them, their opinion and stuff like that. So I think that we do that. And in relationships, we learn to trust and cover. We cover the others, but in a relationship, it's very important that you cover that person. Cover them with prayer, protect them. What does it say? Love always trusts. It always does this. And if you're at a place you ain't been able to trust nobody in your life, get on the couch, because there's some people that can be trusted. You're not the only one. I'm not the only one. Just got to find them. Here we go. What is love? V. Bozeman. And I'm going to get up out of here. Thank y'all for being here. I love y'all for real, for real. I really do. See y'all Friday night. After dark.
it that I love you tonight, but I know that I got time on my side. Where you going? Why you leaving so soon? Is there somewhere else that's better for you? What is love if you're not here with me? What is love if it's not guaranteed? What is love if it's just obsolete? What is love if you're not here no more? What is love if you're not really sure? What is love? What is love? I wouldn't cry when you're gone, but I know it's easier said than done. Look at me choked up now. Should I tell you what you want? What is love if you're not here with me? What is love if it's not guaranteed? What is love if it's just obsolete? What is love if you're not here no more? What is love if you're not really sure? What is love if it's just touch and go? I can't live without you. I can't live with you. What goes around will come right back